Hey there, fellow movie enthusiasts! Today I have something special in store for all of you. We're diving into the wild and relatable world of those epic midlife crisis moments that have graced the silver screen. Get ready for the top 10 midlife crisis movies that will leave you questioning your own life choices. Starting off with number 10, we have JCVD. JCVD is directed by Mabrouk El-Metri. The stars are Jean-Claude Van Damme, Francois Damiens, and Zinedine Zoualem. Weary action star Jean-Claude Van Damme returns to Belgium to find relief from his troubles, but instead stumble into a bank robbery. A Jean-Claude Van Damme movie unlike any of his other films. In JCVD, he plays a version of himself that is human and even vulnerable.
J'y crois. C'est pas un film. C'est une réalité.
At number 9, we have Falling Down. Falling Down is directed by Joel Schumacher. The stars are Michael Douglas, Robert Duvall, and Barbara Hershey. A middle-aged man dealing with both unemployment and divorce, William Foster is having a bad day. When his car breaks down on a Los Angeles highway, he leaves his vehicle and begins a trek across the city to attend his daughter's birthday party. As he makes his way through the urban landscape, William's frustration and bitterness becomes more evident, resulting in violent encounters with various people, including a gang and a dutiful veteran cop.
You think I'm a thief? No. See, I'm not the thief.
Moving on to number 8, we have A Single Man. A Single Man is directed by Tom Ford. The stars are Colin Firth, Julianne Moore, and Nicholas Hoult. George is a college professor who recently lost his lover, Jim, in a car accident. Terribly grief-stricken, George plans to commit suicide. As he goes about his daily routine and puts his affairs in order, his encounters with colleagues, students, and an old friend lead him to make a final decision as to whether life is worth living without Jim.
For the past 8 months, waking up has actually hurt.
Moving on to number 7, we have Young Adult. Young Adult is directed by Jason Reitman. The stars are Charlize Theron, Patton Oswalt, and Patrick Wilson. Mavis Gary is a successful writer of teen literature who returns to her hometown with a dual mission: to relive her glory days and steal away her now married high school sweetheart. However, her mission doesn't go exactly to plan, and she finds her homecoming more problematic than she expected. Instead, Mavis forms an unusual bond with a former classmate who has also found it difficult to move past high school.
Let's show him what he's been missing.
No, he's seen me recently, he knows. But his wife hasn't seen me in a while.
At number 6, we have The Descendants. The Descendants is directed by Alexander Pine. The stars are George Clooney, Shailene Woodley, and Amara Miller. Native Islander Matt King lives with his family in Hawaii. Their world shatters when a tragic accident leaves his wife in a coma. Not only must Matt struggle with the stipulation in his wife's will that she be allowed to die with dignity, but he also faces pressure from relatives to sell their family's enormous land trust. Angry and terrified at the same time, Matt tries to be a good father to his young daughters as they too try to cope with their mother's possible death.
I'll be a lot more civil with him around.
Sup, bro? Don't ever do that to me again.
Moving on to number 5, we have Crazy Stupid Love. Crazy Stupid Love is directed by Glenn Ficarra and John Requa. The stars are Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Emma Stone. Carl Weaver is living the American dream. He has a good job, a beautiful house, great children, and a beautiful wife named Emily. Cal's seemingly perfect life unravels, however, when he learns that Emily has been unfaithful and wants a divorce. over 40 and suddenly single. Cal is adrift in the fickle world of dating. Enter Jacob Palmer, a self-styled player who takes Cal under his wing and teaches him how to be a hit with the ladies.
I've loved her even when I've hated her. Only married couples will understand that.
Moving on to number 4, we have A Serious Man. A Serious Man is directed by Joel Cohen and Ethan Cohen. The stars are Michael Stahlberg, Richard Kind, and Fred Melamed. Larry Gopnik is a physics professor at a 1960s university, but his life is coming apart at the seams. His wife is leaving him, his jobless brother has moved in, and someone is trying to sabotage his chances for tenure. Larry thinks anyone can help him overcome his many afflictions. Remains to be seen.
All right, let's keep it simple. I could pretend the money never appeared.
Coming in at number 3, we have Manhattan. Manhattan is directed by Woody Allen. The stars are Woody Allen, Diane Keaton, and Meryl Streep. Director Woody Allen's love letter to New York City stars Allen as frustrated television writer Isaac Davis, a twice-divorced malcontent facing middle age alone after his wife Jill leaves him for a woman. Isaac is dating fresh-faced Tracy, a high school girl he knows is wrong for him, and begins to wonder if he and brainy writer Mary, the mistress of his best friend Yale, might make a better couple.
Hey, don't be so precocious, okay? I mean, don't be so smart. I'm 42 years old. My hair's falling out. I'm starting to lose some hearing in my right ear.
Now, prepare for number 2, Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation is directed by Sofia Coppola. The stars are Bill Murray, Scarlett Johansson, and Anna Faris. A lonely, aging movie star named Bob Harris and the conflicted newlywed Charlotte meet in Tokyo. Bob is there to film a Japanese whiskey commercial. Charlotte is accompanying her celebrity photographer husband. Strangers in a foreign land, the two find escape, distraction, and understanding amidst the bright Tokyo lights after a chance meeting in the quiet hotel bar. They form a bond that is as unlikely as it's heartfelt and meaningful.
Does it get easier?
No. Yes.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Our number 1 midlife crisis movie is none other than American Beauty. American Beauty is directed by Sam Mendes. The stars are Kevin Spacey, Annette Bening, and Mena Suvari. Lester Burnham is a gainfully employed suburban husband and father. Fed up with his boring, stagnant existence, he quits his job and decides to reinvent himself as a pot-smoking, responsibility-shirking teenager. What follows is at once cynical, hysterical, and eventually tragically uplifting.
Okay. Good to meet you. You were also good tonight. Very.
And there you have it, folks, our top 10 midlife crisis movies that will leave you pondering the complexities of life. So grab some popcorn, sink into your favorite comfy chair, and let these films inspire you to embrace uncertainties and possibilities that midlife brings. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join our community of cinema enthusiasts. Until next time, stay curious and keep watching.